Hi, Constanza. What are best practices for using WorkView Doctor?
Hi, Matt. Let me show you.
Great, thanks.
WorkView Doctor is a tool within OnBase Studio that can be used to help diagnose and resolve various WorkView issues. It can be used as a troubleshooting step and after upgrading OnBase, especially from version 18 or prior. You can find WorkView Doctor within OnBase Studio by going to the WorkView tab and then clicking on the WorkView Doctor button. Under the General tab, we have a couple different categories for maintenance. Under Attribute Maintenance, we can check for Vestio-related class IDs. This can help clean up unused related class IDs that can exist if an attribute was once a relationship attribute, but later changed into a different type. Under Component Maintenance, we can check for styles without units. This will check for styles that don't have a unit specified and will add a PX to the end of it to fix it. Check for field components that have a different dataset value data source from its attribute. We'll check if components have a different dataset than their attribute. If they do, it will make the component's configuration match the attribute's configuration to fix it. The check for component scripts that were orphaned from their component will remove any client scripts that are invalid and no longer being used, but are still in the database. Check for component scripts that are missing carriage returns from the line feeds. We'll check if a carriage return character is in the line feeds of the scripts. If missing, the script may not load properly by the script editor in Studio. Under Class Maintenance, we can check for default screens that have rights mismatched when compared to their class. This just checks if there are any mismatched user rights between the screen and the class, which can cause issues with screen loading. The checked for link composite key external classes with old style DB views will check if there are any link composite key external classes with the old style DB views. Under miscellaneous maintenance, we can check for set multiple property value items that have old style data addresses. In previous versions of OnBase, the set multiple property value from WorkView workflow action used the attribute's name as the ID. This could cause issues if the attribute's name were to change, since the action would no longer be pointing to it. This was changed in later versions of OnBase so that the attribute's actual ID is used. Any actions that were configured before this change was in place can be found and cleaned up with this maintenance task. We'll just analyze all of these for the demo, so you can choose specific ones you want to analyze if you want. Okay, we'll check them all and then click Analyze. And as we can see, it did find free component styles that needed style value updated and no other issues. To have WorkView resolve this for us, we can click Perform Updates. One thing to note though is that it is recommended that updates are performed after hours after creating a full backup. After performing updates, you should perform an IIS reset to make sure the changes are pushed to the end users, and then perform a quick test to validate that the WorkView application is still working as expected. We'll click Perform Updates. And then we'll analyze one more time. As we can see, the components were updated, and now there's no issues that WorkView Doctor found. One last piece of WorkView Doctor is the View Updater. This can help you update any views that were created in previous versions of OnBase so that they are up to date with your current version. Any views created in a previous version will not be editable until they are updated. So we'll click Analyze just to have it check those. And it didn't find anything, so we don't need to perform any updates.
Thanks for watching. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and give us a thumbs up. If you have any questions that you'd like to see answered in an upcoming Question Corner video, leave us a comment below.